Hello, welcome to another talk of money, business, and investing. My name is Jose. I'm the founder of the company and brand here at Master Investor. If you're new to our community, ensure to subscribe and follow us on all other social media platforms. Turn on the notifications so that you know when we go live or upload a valuable talk that can literally change our financial life forever, as long as we apply the information that we're getting, right? If we don't apply, it's just information for us. It could be knowledge for somebody else. It could be the knowledge from a mentor that has already done what we want to do, but we need to apply that knowledge into our lives in order for that to be our knowledge. Otherwise, just information. So convert information into practical actions is how we convert it into knowledge. Today, we have a great topic on how to keep the entrepreneurial spirit going. Our mission here at Master Investor is to elevate the financial well-being of humanity through high-quality financial education. Made simple, we look at opportunities to build passive income and true wealth. Remember, rich and wealthy are not the same. Rich are usually people that have high-paying jobs. They have a lot of liabilities, and they're always worried about either losing their job, keeping up with their expenses, working harder, looking for a higher-paying job, and always worrying about running out of money or maybe more expenses that they're gathering. They have to work harder to pay those expenses, and that's called the rat race, right? And that's what we avoid doing here inside of our community, is that we build our assets column. Instead of focusing on income, we focus on assets and our asset column, right? And that way we can improve our passive income. It is the only way that we can actually tap into total freedom, by investing today actively all the time. Every time we touch money, we're supposed to be investing. It's supposed to be done every single day. So we're supposed to be doing due diligence on different investments. We're supposed to be actively investing, not giving our money away, not being afraid of investing. A lot of people out there, they end up giving their money away because they don't have financial education. So we just need to study the right financial education from the right mentors, like we're doing right here in our community at Master Investor. And we encourage you to go look for other mentors as well. There are great people out there. There are amazing books that have great content. So just invest in those products that are aligned with our financial goals. Make sure those people are picked wisely, okay? Because we only have 24 hours a day and time is limited. So we cannot waste our time listening to somebody that is not taking us anywhere. We have to ensure that we're listening to the right mentors. So sometimes that means cutting out family and members that are close to us that are not putting any value into our lives. Unapologetically, if we truly want to become wealthy, we gotta mind our business and stop minding other people's businesses, okay? And it's not about quitting your job if you have one. It's about building a strategy to come out of that job so that you can supplement the income and the paycheck that you're receiving, and therefore you can secure your financial security through investing, not by having a job and hoping that the person or the owner will never fire you because of whatever reason. They don't have to have a reason, right? So it's not secure when we talk about having a job in today's world. More so with the artificial intelligence, right? It's just taking the entire world by storm and it's flipping us upside down, which means new jobs, new opportunities, new trends. So we can actually create a lot of wealth, but those who are unwilling to change, they will fall behind and they will struggle financially. So we need to update ourselves with the new rules of money. We need to invest in our financial education daily. Remember, in order to become wealthy, our priorities should be, number 1, wealthy, number 2, comfortable, number 3, secure. The poor mindset always have secure first, then comfortable, and then wealthy. And usually they have no time to become wealthy because it takes time. It takes effort, it takes energy, it takes unlearning stuff that we were taught as kids and as young people, and then we gotta replace it with the new rules of money, the new business principles that can work in any economy. It's all about preparing for any type of economy. We don't sit here and predict the market because we know the market goes up and down and it's constantly changing. And we are supposed to be constantly changing as well. We cannot stay stuck in the same place. We have to grow every day. So baby steps makes all the difference. In today's society, being an employee is the least secure job. It is vital to nurture and maintain an entrepreneurial mindset. Summary: working from 9 to 5 isn't as safe as it once was. We may always improve our abilities to better suit the circumstances of today. The secret to prosperity and security, the spirit of entrepreneurship. Many people around the world advise others to attend school and get good grades so they can get a safe, secure job on numerous occasions. People around the world are setting up to spend their time working on the left side of the cash flow circle as an E, employee, and S, self-employed, paying the highest end taxes and not having freedom to enjoy life at the maximum. Although some people love their job, and that is totally fine if you were born to pursue that type of job, and then that you're on the right place. There's nothing wrong with that. Enjoy your life, right? You're doing exactly what you were born to do. Some people are at jobs that they don't like. They wouldn't be doing that if they have money, right, coming in from other sources. And so we need to focus on passive income. And for those who love your job, you also need to learn how to invest, because at some point maybe you don't want to do that anymore and you want to supplement your income. And more if you're paying quite a bit per year, you want to be able to maintain that lifestyle even after you don't have that job. And it's not through 401k and all of those fake assets, because they don't put you any money. You have no control. You are just playing a gamble. You're literally gambling with your money because it's not secure that those companies and those stocks will be valuable in 30 years from now. And it just makes no sense for someone to work hard and give their money away to somebody else. That makes zero sense when it comes to money. You gotta take control of your finances, and it starts with financial literacy, okay? Exactly what we're doing right now. So make sure that you tune in if you're listening to our podcast right now, because we're recording a live stream also at the same time we're doing the podcast. We have audiences from all over the world, so make sure that you also go to our other social media platforms and subscribe there. If you don't have time to listen to our podcast, then you can maybe have time to see a video, right, our live stream with the article, or maybe just read the article by subscribing to our newsletter, which is free. Find all the links in the description of this video and audio so that you can have access to our digital courses. We have 3 ebooks right now: the 10 New Rules of Money, how to build cash flow with the internet, turn passive income on, and how to invest in crypto to build wealth, understanding Bitcoin and blockchain. You can also find them on Amazon and Kindle. However, when you go to our website, you'll have additional access, because each ebook has turned into a vivid digital course that will be constantly updated with additional assets. And whenever we get in any asset after the time that we get in, will be zero cost for us. Okay, we will be able to access that asset for no additional cost. Okay, it's going to be free for the members of that digital course. So imagine in a year, 2, 3 years from now, 5 years from now, that digital course is going to be worth a lot more, because it will have more assets. It will have exclusive interviews with wealthy entrepreneurs, celebrities, and other people that can emphasize on the volume of each ebook that we are developing here inside of our community to ultimately build true wealth for our partners. Okay, everything that we do here is to give us control, leverage, and the wealthy mindset. Okay, we're going to operate at the highest level when it comes to money. And once we master money, then you will master all other aspects of life, because you can improve in any area that you want, because we have excess of cash flow to nurture that passion. Okay, and we have also the most important thing, freedom. Okay, we don't want to have businesses that don't run on themselves, because otherwise those are not businesses. A lot of people call their self-employed job a business, and it's not a business. A business is supposed to make us money whenever we're not working, right? Whenever we're enjoying life, working out, sleeping. Our business, and more today with artificial intelligence systems and everything that we have available online, that we can really automate our entire operation. Okay, so ensure that we are using sales funnels, marketing, and not being stuck in a business. We got to work on our business, not in our business. And I want to also take 2 seconds to appreciate the people that already been here on our community for a long time, listening, supporting, sharing, and taking massive action. Okay, thank you for keeping Master Investor working. We're doing everything that we can possibly to add more assets to help us build more wealth together. Okay, we're literally pulling the curtain back. We're here every single day talking about money, business, and investing. We are the authentic brand of money of the entire world. Okay, we keep it 100% authentic. We actually tell our community, don't give your money away to anybody. Learn how to invest in yourself, because we're creating true leaders, wealthy entrepreneurs, and master investors, or inside investors, or also known as capitalists. Those are the highest level of investor, capitalists. Okay, that's the highest level of an investor, which is an inside investor or a master investor. Right? We have control. An inside investor means that we are closest to the deal. We're the closest to, we either created the deal or we're very close to the center of the deal, meaning that we have a voice, we have control, we have leverage, okay? And we operate with companies, we incorporate, okay? We don't operate with our name personally. We have $0 made as a person because we pay zero in taxes and earn income because we make no earned income. What we make is passive income and capital gains income. And we can also minimize taxes by utilizing the tax code when we build passive income and capital gains income. The tax code is a package of incentives for wealthy entrepreneurs and inside investors. So important to know all of these things that we talk about. You'll be surprised how much it changes our entire view when we start taking these concepts into our heart and replacing it with the old concepts that we had about money. So the left side of the cash flow circle pay the highest in taxes because they work for earned income. And the laws are not in favor of the employees because we live in a capitalist country. It's built for the entrepreneurial spirit. It's built to pay the least amount in taxes. I don't know where in the world people think that paying taxes is a patriotic thing to do. It's actually the very opposite. It's not. This country is built with the foundation of not paying taxes legally. We can often hear a person should become a doctor or lawyer if he or she wants to be rich. But remember, rich is not the same as wealthy. And that is what others frequently advise others to do, to go to school and be a professional, through schooling to get a high-paying, secure job. And in this manner, a person will always have a career to fall back on. That advice is the poor mindset and is setting others up for earned income, not passive income and capital gains income. But not only we learned on yesterday's live stream and article that we discussed that rich is not the same as wealthy. Wealthy comes with total freedom and rich does not come with total freedom. Our recommendation here is that we should mind our own business if we want to be wealthy, not just rich. We recommend others to pursue our dreams of being an inside investor and business owner on the right side of the cash flow circle, where we find the B, business owner, and the I, inside investor players. As we can see on the diagram in front of us here on our live stream, the cash flow circle is presented. We have the left side of the cash flow circle, the E, the employee, the S, the self-employed. No work, no pay. It's active income, earned income, trading one's time for money. The world's population lays on the left side of the cash flow, operates on the left side of the cash flow circle, 97% of the population, roughly. And then the world's wealth, it's only 3% on the left side of the cash flow circle. Those are the high-paying employees or athletes that make millions of dollars, but they still have to show up as a job, as a high-paying job, okay? And so on the right side of the cash flow circle, we find the B, the business owner, the I, the inside investor, and 3% of the population operates on this side. This is who we are right here, right? We operate 100% on this side. For those who are on the left side of the cash flow circle, we have to shift our mindset in order to make that shift. And sometimes it can be hard, but it's possible, okay? Because we have to unlearn things that we thought were right about money, okay? Because it was taught to us by people that we care about. And so we need to really go in deep and get the financial education, change our philosophy about money, and adopt the context of the ultra wealthy, okay? And that's something that we will learn here inside our community. Assure that. So on the right side of the cash flow circle, no work, we get paid because we're building passive income and capital gains income. Our businesses and investments are working hard for us, doing the selling and telling for us, because a business is a system of systems. So passive income, money, and systems work for us. 97% of the wealth is found on the right side of the cash flow circle. It's where literally wealth is created, total freedom, true wealth. We should mind our own business if we want to make it to total freedom. And in order to accomplish this, the entrepreneurial spirit must be nurtured. That is easier said than done, though it requires time, effort, and energy to commit to building passive income and capital gains income. But today we have the internet and have all of these access to tools, resources, artificial intelligence, so it's faster than ever before. We live in truly in the best times that humans have ever experienced. Think about it. Okay, just look back 180 years ago. We didn't have what we have today, so let's take advantage of it. The robots are coming along with a huge disruption in the workforce. I'm sure we have heard a lot of robots and artificial intelligence. The Boston Dynamics robot that was able to unlock a door by itself caused quite a stir on the internet not so long ago. We made an article some time ago about how jobs will change as artificial intelligence and robotics become more prevalent. We stated in the post, being employed is the least financially secure job there is now more than ever. This is directly related to the growth of AI and automation. However, the majority of employees are unaware that their jobs may be at danger. The next wave of robots is being compared to the Industrial Revolution by several academics. The majority of individuals would prefer to ignore these unpleasant facts for them. And if we were a better man, we will guess that the majority of workers will claim they don't think robots could perform their job if they were surveyed. They would be mistaken though. Oxford University researchers have estimated that 47% of US jobs could be automated within the next 2 decades. It is not significant for China alone that China is becoming a superpower in AI. There will be no stopping the rapid advancements in AI brought about by the rivalry between the US and China. There will be a significant shift that isn't entirely positive. The gap will grow. My Cambridge Uber driver has already predicted that AI will cause a significant number of jobs to be lost, which will lead to social unrest. Take the development of Google DeepMind's AlphaGo software, which in early 2016 defeated the top human Go players. Then in 2017, AlphaGo Zero was unveiled, and in just 40 days, it had surpassed all of its predecessors, thanks to its ability to learn through self-play games. Imagine now that such advancements will spread to regular white-collar and blue-collar jobs like truck driving, production lines, reception desk, and customer service. It won't take long to realize that robots and artificial intelligence can perform half of our work activities more efficiently and for nearly nothing. We are not prepared for the fastest shift that humankind has ever encountered, but we can get started to prepare now and be ahead of the population, because when we catch early trends, we will be able to capitalize in the big shift of wealth that we're going to be experiencing. In fact, we already are seeing it happening right now. So we need to focus and mind our business. AI industry would eliminate up to half of all jobs and create new ones. Eventually, in the future, we'll probably replace every single job. We want to know what we plan on doing about it. Our recommendation is to mind our business and invest in real assets among the 5 asset classes that exist. The epidemic and employees' perspective. For individuals with employee mindset, that is, those who believe that having a good job is the most secure position one can have, the rise of AI and robots is frightening enough. But the coronavirus epidemic has demonstrated that job losses can occur quickly and on a large scale. As the coronavirus swept over the world in a couple of weeks, almost 22 million jobs were lost in the US alone. People who had previously believed they were safe and had a good job were suddenly struggling to make ends meet. What is even more alarming for workers is that, according to MarketWatch, just 42% of the jobs that were lost during the early stages of the pandemic were regained. To put it simply, people who were on a good job are losing a lot of money. individuals possessing an entrepreneur mindset will have an advantage in terms of future recovery. The necessity of an entrepreneur spirit. According to the article above about AI and jobs, today's workers will be best served by honing their talents and cultivating an entrepreneurial mindset. It would be better to either own companies where we can control how those technologies are employed, or even better, own companies that create those technologies and apply them to our field of expertise, than to lose their job to automation and artificial intelligence, or to wait for a job loss to the pandemic that might never return. Thus, launching a business that automates legal research and briefing could be an option for an attorney. For example, for a truck driver, this could entail locating a location to establish a business in the autonomous vehicle sector. Regardless of the industry we work in now, it is likely that people can identify a market niche that automation and artificial intelligence, AI, may disrupt and develop the business around. Alternatively, aim to establish a business in a field like real estate investing, where artificial intelligence can assist us get a competitive edge, but where automation or AI replacement will be challenging. It is challenging to maintain the entrepreneur spirit. If we agree that the greatest way to survive and prosper is, or in the future, is to go from being employed to an inside investor and a wealthy entrepreneur, be aware that this will not be an easy transition, but very possible, and we can do it every single day. We can make that shift slowly and smoothly, okay, by having the right guidance, listening to the right people, the right mentors, right? We need to be very focused and careful who we are listening to as we build our business empire, okay? Because we don't want to get discouraged along the way, okay? But we also want to be prepared, because it comes with failures and it comes with maybe some difficult times, maybe difficult in our perspective at that point, but for other people it's not difficult, okay? When we are going through difficult times, just remember there are probably people out there going through worse times than we are. So just be grateful and make sure that we learn the lessons behind those mistakes that we make, if we do make them, so that it doesn't repeat the same mistake, right? So we learn and we can actually capture wisdom. That's how wisdom says in. We gotta learn the lesson behind the mistake, okay? So to earn the blessing. It will be worthwhile though. Many people believe they can jump very high very quickly. The truth is that we cannot suddenly go from working for a large company to, or becoming an inside investor from being an employee or self-employed. It will require dedication if we are sincere. Here are the 3 explanations for this. Reason number 1, it takes time to cultivate an entrepreneurial mindset and a spirit. The construction of Starbucks took several years. Building a McDonald's took years. Years passed before Sony emerged as a major force in entertainment. Put another way, the development of outstanding businesses and business leaders takes time. The majority of individuals do not think in years. Most people have ideas about being money quickly and experiencing instant gratification. That explains why the population of the right side of the cash flow circle is so small. The majority of people don't want to spend their time in exchange for passive income, right? Majority of people want to spend their entire life working for earned income, but it's because they don't know any better. If they just knew how to pull themselves out of the left side of the cash flow circle by building an investment plan that we control, that we have full leverage and we have the control over our assets that we're acquiring, because we have companies that hold those assets, and we're doing it with the ultra wealthy pattern, then we can come out of the left side of the cash flow circle and operate on the right side of the cash flow circle, where total freedom is found and we can literally tap into our passions and talents. Reason number 2, we must acquire an entrepreneurial spirit in place of the employee mindset. The adage, we can't teach an old dog new tricks, is said. Fortunately, people are not dogs. However, there is some validity to the notion that the harder it is to relearn things we have spent years acquiring, the older we get. Feeling secure in the E and S side of the left side of the cash flow circle is one of the reasons why so many people are more at ease there. They had trained for years to be there, after all. Thus, despite the fact that their comfort ultimately serves them poorly, a lot of individuals go back there because it is cozy. Give ourselves plenty of time to learn and unlearn. Unlearning the perspectives of the E and the S players can be the most difficult aspect of moving from the left to the right side of the cash flow circle for certain individuals. The shift will happen far more quickly and easily once we have unlearned what we have learned about money and wealth. Reason number 3. This is more than simply a shift, it is a metamorphosis. Every caterpillar creates a cocoon before turning into a butterfly. As a result, the process of becoming an inside investor and business owner is very similar to that of the caterpillar. It takes business failures before we unexpectedly discover our entrepreneurial spirit. We have to discover our passions and who we are as individuals to excel in the entrepreneurial world. No matter how difficult things get, we have never wavered from the right side of the cash flow circle as a B, business owner, and I, inside investor players, thanks to this entrepreneurial spirit. In other words, the entrepreneurial spirit will keep us on the right side of the cash flow circle even when difficult times face us, okay? We're not going to run back to the left side of the cash flow circle on the first failure we get, because we have the entrepreneurial spirit. And the way we keep it going is by actively investing, and of course that includes investing in financial education, exactly what we're doing right now, listening to a podcast and looking at a live stream that is going to improve our financial IQ so that we can solve financial problems, starting with our financial problems, okay? There are 2 types of problems when it comes to money: the lack of money and too much money. Now, what type of problem do we want to have? Okay, so figure out which one we want to master, right? Which will be having too much money. That's what we're doing here. Due to the understanding that total freedom is achieved on the right side of the cash flow circle, not on the left side of the cash flow circle, we will respect rule number 1 in our community, which is that we work to build passive income and multiply money through sound investing, which also brings us capital gains income. Knowing these 3 factors that contribute to the difficulty of transitioning from an employee and self-employed mindset to an investor, an inside investor, and a business owner will help us to endure through difficult times. Furthermore, persistence will be crucial in a world where machines, which never worry or give up, dominate. When building our business, ensure to use the cash flow triangle to create a true brand. As we can see on the diagram in front of us, the cash flow triangle is presented, and we have 8 different integrities in that cash flow triangle: mission, team, leadership, cash flow, communications, systems, legal, and product. So it's not just the product that is the most important, it's all of the 8 integrities. The 8 integrities found inside the cash flow triangle above is the guide to help us build a real business that becomes a brand for the world. When a business or investment struggles, is due to the lack of one or more of the integrities found in the cash flow triangle. The most successful business in the world have all of the 8 integrities in place. Just take a look at our favorite brands that we love so much. Right? We can easily see all of the 8 integrities displayed on each successful brand. Master the 8 essential words on a financial statement: income, expenses, assets, liabilities, cash flow, buy-in, credit, net. The most important words on business and investing are cash flow and due diligence, in addition to the ones we see on the financial statement above. True wealth comes from the ability to read financial statements and improving them, starting with our personal financial statements. The way we keep the entrepreneurial spirit going is by using the new rules of money and having daily financial education in our lives. Exactly what we're doing here in our community. Copy to the cash flow pattern of the wealthy. In order to build true wealth, we must have the cash flow pattern of the wealthy class, which focuses on the assets column, constantly expanding our passive income and capital gains income through sound investing. And also, we expand any other column in our financial statement because we have excess of cash flow, so we can increase our expenses, we increase our income, right? Liabilities, because we can have all of that. We have excess of cash flow, something that majority of people never get. So they have a limit on how much money they can spend every week or every month because they're working so hard for money that they don't have time to even make more money, okay? Because their time is already robbed from them. Now, if you love to do what you do, then put some time on the side to learn how to invest, because when it comes time for you to retire, you may want to keep that same lifestyle, not live below your means after retirement. That makes no sense. A person that has 9 to 5 for 365 days has no time to make passive income and capital gains income. We must create the time to learn about business and investing. Then begin to invest for passive income and diversify among the 5 asset classes that exist today. 1, business. Number 2, real estate. Number 3, crypto. Number 4, paper assets. And number 5, commodities. There are 2 types of investing income: passive income, or also known as positive cash flow, and capital gains income. All assets will not only bring passive income, some assets will give us capital gains income, but we will know even before we invest what type of income we will be receiving and how fast we will have it in our hands. The cash flow pattern of the wealthy class is displayed on this financial statement that we're seeing right now, and the financial statement has the income statement has a balance sheet. We see the relationship between both. So we have our assets column producing passive income and capital gains income into our income column. And that is how we thrive, right? That's how we live. We make zero from earned income, and we make all of our money through passive income and capital gains income. So the income comes from passive income and capital gains income from cash flow and assets that we control. Investing comes with risk. But the more we know about money, business, and investing, then the risk is calculated, and we will always invest to make money multiply. Using other businesses' cash flow to buy other cash flow and assets is the essence of the velocity of cash flow and reaching infinite return on investment, money for nothing on our investments. When we invest like the wealthy do, then we can obtain anything for free and legally, because we know how to acquire and build cash flow and assets that will pay for our living expenses and any other expense we wish to acquire. I hope that we have learned a lot on today's talk. Let me know your feedback. If you have any questions, please drop your comments below. And always remember that today we are living in the best times due to the fact that we have access to the information like never before, regardless of who we are, what is our background. We have access to the internet and the information in the internet. So let's tap into the right mentors. Let's work on a financial plan that can help us grow our passive income and capital gains income starting today. So the task is to figure out our wealth number, what is our lifestyle that we want to have, where do we want to be, right? We need to figure all of that out and start working towards that. And most importantly, mind our own business, because that is the only way we can keep the entrepreneurial spirit going, by minding our business 24/7. Bringing you the good and bad news on money, the business principles that work in all economies. Thank you for listening to another great talk on money. Stay extraordinary and wealthy. Make sure to click the links in the description to join our inner circle. We have the 3 ebooks, the 10-year rules of money, how to build cash flow with the internet, turn passive income on, and how to invest in crypto to build wealth. Talk to you next time. Bye for now.